Hey everyone, welcome to Vanlife Eats. Got some very exciting news to announce.
Yeah, we've got a puppy.
Yep, we rescued a puppy. So she's come all the way from Bulgaria. And
she just arrived yesterday morning, didn't she?
4:30 in the morning. Bit of a long old night, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a killer. But it was worth it.
It was well worth it, she's brilliant. So she's come all the way from Bulgaria and she was fostered by Rainbows on the Road.
So check them out because they do really, really good work with lots of different rescue animals. So look them up on Instagram or Facebook. But we did, Mark wanted a dog for a long time and we looked at different options. We looked at adopting in the UK, didn't we?
Yeah.
But with having children and obviously Mark being in the van full time, it wasn't really an option. We looked at breeders as well, didn't we? But we decided that wasn't the route that we wanted to go down.
It's so corrupt over here, and there's people snatching dogs out of people's arms and vans pulling up and just stealing people's dogs, and you know, it's horrible. And it's not through, I'm not saying that there's no safe breeders out there, because there's probably loads, but I just don't know. And I did look at a few, and
we decided to rescue, and then you came across Rainbows on the Road, didn't you?
Yeah, which you'd spoken to previously as well.
Yeah, but you're the one that looked at puppies.
Yeah. So Rainbows on the Road have been working with Darcie Dog Rescue, I think that's how you say it. They're based in Bulgaria, and so Darcy's mum was actually found in a mine, and the miners had been feeding her, and when she'd given birth to puppies, the miners called in the rescue team, and that's how they got to Rainbows on the Road.
Yep, who looked after them for 4 months.
Clearly very well.
Yeah.
She's such a lovely nature, and we've been involved in a WhatsApp group as well, where all the other families that have adopted dogs from Rainbows on the Road, and especially
Darcy's brothers and sisters.
Yeah, it's been really lovely, isn't it? And everyone on that WhatsApp group has said how well that their puppies have settled in. It's just a really lovely experience, isn't it?
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah. Until she's chewed up every shoe that we own. But you know, she's settled in really well, hasn't she? She's yet to meet the kids, but she's settled in really well so far.
Yeah, she's amazing. So we had to make quite a lot of sacrifices inside the van. So as some of you may know, I'm full-time in the van. So I've kind of tailored it to suit my lifestyle, and I'm a terror really. I've got leads and cables and boxes of stuff that I've had to take out of here to make room for her. And to be fair, there are boxes and boxes of things I didn't really need. PlayStation, loads of games. Yeah. I mean, who has that in their van anyway? But I've taken all of that out, and yeah, I've made some changes,
which we'll show you guys.
So here's my idea for accommodating Darcy when she arrives. I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices, and probably the one thing that for years and years I've always had, I'm not sure how I'm gonna cope, but I'm gonna have to lose my tech drawer. You know, that kind of box of leads that everyone has in a house, and you don't know what the lead does. I mean, I kind of do know what all the leads do, and I kind of know why I need one of every single lead that is in existence. But I'm just gonna have to get rid of that, I'm afraid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to elevate the whole bed section, bring it a lot higher, probably a good, I don't know, 20 centimeters higher, and then on the decking down here I'm going to build a den with a gate, so like a little crate under there, so she can hide under there if she wants to, especially getting used to van life. She might prefer sleeping in a little den. Actually, the guys at Rainbows on the Road have actually said that she does like it in little dens and little confined spaces and stuff, so I think she'll probably really enjoy that. But I'll kit it all out, get a little dog bed in there, it'll be really nice. But yeah, like I say, I'm gonna have to lose my tech drawer. Poor old Sophie's gonna trouble as well, because she's only got little legs, but she's got to get into bed somehow, and it's going to be a bit of a step for her, so I'm going to have to make a special step for Sophie. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So this is the tech drawer that I was talking about. To be honest, it was always a half-finished job anyway, never really came in and out that well. But you know, I keep all sorts in here. There's leads, headphones, spare microphone covers, Babies versus Bears. Keeping that in here though, because I love playing that. But obviously I've got to find a home for some of this stuff. So up top I have a cupboard that's just full of PlayStation games. I rarely play my PlayStation, to be honest, so what I think I'm going to do is sell the PlayStation, sell all the games, and the very bare essentials, the games, a few leads, you know, things like the windshields for the microphone. Some stuff I'm just going to have to keep. It's got to go somewhere, so I'm going to stick that in the cupboard up top, and lose the PlayStation game. So there's 2 big sacrifices for me, but she's going to be well worth it. She's going to love it in here.
So the biggest change we had to make was obviously to make space for Darcy. So Mark's made her a lovely little den, and in fact you can see how much she loves it because she's in there right now. So you can see she's fast asleep in there, very cosy. It's quite common for them to be very sleepy in the first few days, just because of the journey. They set off on Wednesday and Darcy arrived on Saturday morning, so it is quite a long journey for them. They do get let out in between, and actually they had quite a long time in the pen out in France while they were there, but puppies sleep a lot anyway, and I think, yeah, we've just taken her for a nice long walk and worn her out a little bit anyway.
So as Sophie said, we've taken her for a bit of a walk, nice little puppy walk, but they do wear out really quick. As you can tell, because she is out for the count. I did even try to wake her up a little bit, but she ain't coming out of that. So it's taken the best part of a week.
It's been hard, hasn't it? Because obviously you've been working and it's been getting dark earlier, so trying to find the time to do it has been a bit of a struggle, but
yeah, a lot of work on, and living in it at the same time. I actually slept on the floor because the whole back end was pulled out, and yeah, it's been a mess. But as we said earlier, we've raised it by almost a foot, and it's quite nice. I quite like it. We've still got the 6 seats in the back. It still folds out into either a single bed, put the extra boards in, and you've got a double bed. So practicality, it still suits how we use the van.
We were thinking we might have to go for a fixed bed option at one point, weren't we? Which,
almost,
although, you know, that has worked for us in the past, we like having that area to sit, and especially when we've got the kids in here, somewhere for them to sit too. So actually, this is the best of both worlds, isn't it?
Yeah, I was very tempted with that fixed bed.
Yeah.
So the big loss for me was losing my tech drawer, my box of leads and adapters,
chargers and cables and
all those cool things that just plug into things and make things work, and that I had a drawer full of all of that, and it's all gone. In fact, I'll show you. Not my bum. That's like my super expensive lens as well. They get you on the head.
On my shoulder.
Sorry. My tech drawer has folded into this. You'd be impressed, you haven't seen this yet.
No.
Every woman's dream, right? To have a man who only has that many leads. Yeah. It's all gone in there quite nicely. So that was my big sacrifice.
Yeah, that's about it though, really, isn't it? That's the only bit of space we kind of lost. We've still got our garage space, we've still got the space for the water, the gas and all of that sort of thing.
Yeah, and actually by raising the bed up, I've got that foot of extra space under the bed now, so I'm thinking of putting some underhanging baskets, and there's a few options there because there's more space in the boot.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be really mean. I'm going to give her a treat.
Oh, wake her up.
Yeah, rustling that treat bag works every time. What's this? What's this? Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. What's this? Say, works every time, eh?
Good girl. Oops. me hold her.
Yeah.
Good girl. What a good girl you are, Darcy. Here you go. Good girl.
She got hiccups.
She's got hiccups.
Ah.